Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome to part 1 of my Metroid Dread full playthrough walkthrough. This is a Let's Play style walkthrough where I'm recording as I play and as I talk, so this is a bit live. I will die plenty of times, but you know, there's checkpoints and all that, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think it'll be a 100% walkthrough, in case you couldn't tell how live this was. Metroid requires you to basically retrace the entire map after you get all of your upgrades, so I don't know if I really want to do that, but given that I'm going to do this on hard mode, I think I might dedicate a segment of the walkthrough towards the end, like one of the final segments, to just getting everything, but we'll see. For now, we're just going to go through and collect basically most of what we see. Yeah, alright, so let's start a new file. We're going to do it on hard mode. And yeah, so we're going to skip all the cutscenes. We're really just going to get right into gameplay. God, I do love this song. It's so good. I guess I can't skip this part. So, Metroid Dread, for those of you who have not played a Metroid game before, welcome to one of the best series in video games. Metroid Dread is the first 2D installment of Metroid in some time. Metroid first started on the NES with Metroid. Then there was Super Metroid on Super Nintendo. And then there was Metroid 2 Samus Returns on Game Boy. I can't actually remember which one of those came first. And then 2D Metroid was dormant for a really long time. They released Metroid Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance, which I believe is just kind of like a remake of the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually Google that so we don't like put out wrong information. Metroid Zero Mission. Yeah, it's a remake of the original Metroid and retells the story with updated visuals and gameplay. Okay, I'm not crazy. So then they had Metroid Fusion on Game Boy Advance later on, but after that it went dormant for a really long time. I think like 10 years or something like that. It could have even been more. Let me see when Metroid Fusion came out. 2002. Okay. And then Metroid 2 Remake came out. Yeah, Metroid Samus Returns came out on the 3DS in 2017. So for 15 years, the 2D installments of this series were dormant. The 3D installments have been dormant for a long time too, but this is the first 2D Metroid game in about 4 years, and Metroid Samus Returns was actually just a remake of Metroid 2 from the original Game Boy. So this is like the first original Metroid game we've gotten, 2D Metroid game we have gotten since 2002. So 19 years since Metroid Fusion came out, and we are back in the 2D realm. The way Metroid is played, I mentioned this earlier, is you're basically adventuring around a hostile planet, and you will come across doors and walls that you cannot traverse through until you get abilities later on in the game. So this is a game where you are meant to constantly be retracing your steps over and over and over again, looking for new secrets, looking for new pathways, and yeah, so you're going to get really familiar with the environments of this game. See this door right here? You can't even open it. It's the first door you see in the game. I'll tell you about some of the mechanics, although you do unlock a lot more as time goes on. So we just move the control stick to run. Eventually we will get something called Speed Boost, which allows us to run really fast. Y is to shoot. Eventually we will unlock a charge shot, where you just hold Y. B is to jump. Eventually you will unlock a double jump and then an infinite jump. You press ZL to slide while running, and then ZL later on is what you use to use the Morph ball, which allows you to get into small crevices. So Metroid, you can also hold L to just sort of aim your controller or your shot a bit better. Then you have these hearts scattered around. You want to blow those up. So sometimes you get these infinitely spawning enemies in these little holes. They are there specifically to give you additional ammo and health. So in case you're running low on anything, go ahead and use that. These statues here, these give you full refills of sometimes health, sometimes ammo, sometimes both. Okay. Oh, so you start with rockets. I actually totally forgot about that. So if you hold L, you can shoot rockets by pressing Y. Sorry, L and R. You can see the gun changes to the rockets. Okay.
So you've accessed the networks. I have this.
Okay, so this is Adam. He's the AI that talks to you throughout the game and sort of guides you through, gives you your general objectives. Metroid is never very prescriptive in where you're supposed to go. Adam will just tell you, like, hey, look for this now, and you just got to go find it. It's pretty tough like that. So, in Metroid Dread, just like in, I think it started in Samus Returns, there is a parry mechanic where if you press X at the right time when an enemy flashes, you will counter their attack, and then you basically get a one-hit kill, just like that. You also get a lot of bonus ammo doing that, so anytime you're able to, I recommend parrying. Especially on harder difficulties. There you go. So the intro section of Metroid Dread is pretty linear. You really can't, like, get lost or anything. You only have one place to go. A lot of doors are blocked off. Alright, so we're going to get a hint here about, you know, a heart hidden in a wall. This tells us if the map is flashing. There's something, hidden. So you can see these red lines here in the wall. So go ahead and shoot those until the heart blows up. And then we get our first missile tank upgrade. Alright. So, enemies can be countered. This is incredibly difficult to do. I've only been able to do it like 10 times in a total playthrough. And that was like, I mean, nothing. Anywho. So this enemy cannot climb up the wall because it's busted. Now we're going to go through here. And then this is the central unit. And when we destroy a central unit, Samus gains some extra power that can be used to destroy the local enemy. Every time you find an enemy area, there is a central unit nearby. However, this is the only one that we don't have to actually fight. Each central unit after this one is guarded. The enemies are never too hard. It's just like some missile turrets and stuff. It's really nothing crazy. Yeah. But for now, we can just charge this up. Once it's fully charged, just aim for the eye and blast away. And then every time you defeat an enemy, or an Emmy, I think every time, you'll get some sort of new ability. So the ability that we get here is the charge shot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we get that. Did we not unlock anything? Huh. Oh, right. This just opens this up. Generally, you will unlock something after an Emmy, which will come soon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save. I recommend saving every time you find a save room, at least until the end of the game where you're just sort of plowing through everything. Alright, so always be looking on the walls for things. Go ahead and blow this up. Very good. So the reason we do that is because before you get the gravity suit, you move really slow in water. So we have to drain the water in order to make it up here. Alright, so this is an Emmy zone door. Every time you see one of these, an Emmy will be behind it until you kill the Emmy in the zone. So these zones are really all about just getting out as quickly as possible until you manage to find the central unit. Requires a charge beam. We don't have the spider grip yet. Alright, so now the white Emmy's gonna try to find us. We gotta be quick here. You can see how fast these things move. Alright, so this thing's gonna give up. And then the Emmy door unlocks again. You can see an enemy back there just like moving and it's cloaked. We will be able to kill that soon. So we're going to come up here. And there's a missile upgrade right here. Let's come over here. Alright. And we're going to... Whenever you find these dark rooms with a big circle in the middle, this is going to be time to speak with Adam.
Uploading data. Old Emmy, upon an Emmy to serve an Emmy, I ask there may be Emmy hereby.
Okay. Alright, so our only exit is this door here. I'm going to blow up this. Blow this up. And we can't actually get this rocket upgrade because we don't have the morph ball yet. It's a big tease. Alright, so here we are back in the Emmy area. You want to be kind of careful because they're always crawling around. We're actually going to go this way. Yeah. Okay. This didn't lead anywhere. I guess let's just refill. So that door on the right, we have to route lava to this door to get it to open. We do that later. Alright, so the Emmy's behind us. But they do move through like their own little ducts that you cannot move through yourself. So it can be a little tough. Oh. Oh boy. There's a sonar. Alright, looks like we're gonna get caught here. See if we can get a parry off. Nope, I missed. Oh well. Parrying the Emmys is really insanely difficult. Like I said, I've only done it like 10 times, I think. I've literally counted. Alright, try that again. Can't go there. Go here? Yeah, okay. The Emmy's gonna come out of this door here. Oh, maybe not. I thought it would be scripted there. Okay. Go ahead and exit. Great, so here we are in an underwater section. These enemies, it's quicker to just melee them. Alright. And then this right here, this is a warp point. I do believe we're going to take that. Yes. Okay, so this is where Metroid... Oh, maybe not. This is a save room? This is a save room. Okay, so that warp brings us to a totally different area. And I am going to take that warp in a moment, because I do believe that's the way we need to go. But I just want to explore over here for a second to see if there's anything we might have missed. Okay, we can't actually go through there yet. Go this way. This is the map room for Atarsis. So the map room basically downloads not the entire map, but I'd say like 95% of the map gets downloaded. It doesn't show you like hidden areas or anything like that. You'll just sort of fill in the major areas. So it sort of gives you an idea of like, here's where the rooms are, you know what I mean? Here's the general layout of the area. Alright, so now we've flooded the Emmy room. I think we're getting close to finding the central unit here. Alright, so we are going to flood this. And then we're going to come around here. And then we're going to be able to slide down here. Oh, damn, we didn't flood it enough. Jeez. Oh, God. Yep. You gotta, like, just sit on that switch for a while. Okay. Great. Okay. Nope. Bingo. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and heal up. Cool beans. Rocket upgrade there that we can't get just yet. Alright, so I'm actually glad we ran into this. You see the like cool air coming through here? If you were to go through that room, you would take damage in the next room. Until you get the gravity suit, you can't sustain yourself in cold temperatures or hot temperatures. So you got to keep that in mind. Actually, the Varia suit allows you to go through hot temperatures, but cold temperatures, I do believe, require the gravity suit. Okay, so this is the charge beam. First big upgrade. The charge beam allows us to charge up a shot and deal a more powerful blow. So you just hold Y, and then now you can open these doors. Here we are at the beginning of the game. That's Metroid, everybody. Oh boy. I feel like on normal difficulty that would have just killed them in one hit. Okay, with the charge shot we can now open this door. And then there is a... This is called an E-tank. This is... basically increases your energy capacity by 100. So a purple bar has now just shown up on my UI in the top left. And it's not exactly an extra life. It just means that you can take more damage. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the first boss here. Sometimes it feels like you just want enemies to attack you, because you just like want to kill them but they like won't come down to your level, so you gotta like move up to their level a bit. Okay. Okay. So here we are back in that white Emmys area. We can also get an idea of where the central unit is. Central unit is right here. So because we downloaded the map, now we know that. So we got to find a way down there. Can I get down here? No. Okay. So I think it might be time to take that teleporter. Uh-oh. We can't go through here, yeah. We don't have the ability yet. Alright, we can charge shot this. Right. Okay, got another missile tank upgrade. Okay. Yeah, time to take that teleporter. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can break this. I'm used to having the pulse ability that allows you to see through walls, so. Okay. This is the lava we have to reroute. So you can see heat exhaust coming off these doors. You can't go in there until you have the Varia suit. Let's go ahead and activate a save room. Ugh. Oh my god. My timing is terrible. Ow. That's rude. Alright, so now we can reroute the lava here. unfortunately, we can't reach that just yet. Okay. And you can see this door is now open. And we can walk on through. And you can see the lava is now flowing. Okay, we gotta talk to Adam. If you get into one of these rooms and all the doors lock, you just gotta talk to Adam.
Uploading data.
He tells us, great job rerouting everything. Okay. Now this door opens. Okay, and then there was one of those blast doors here in the Emmy area, which is right here. So this is where we gotta go now. Basically just follow the red. Yeah, it's the bottom of the ramp. I just went backwards. It's all good. Right, so the central unit is right here. Okay, so this is the first central unit that we have to fight. It's not hard at all. You just got to watch out for the little donuts coming out of the little donut dispensers. Very similar to Mother Brain from earlier Metroid games. Missiles are always going to be your friend here, but once it starts, you know, doing that, now the protective shell is off, and then you can just start shooting it normally. However, the turrets do get a bit more aggressive. Just gonna use some charge shots. Very good. All right, so now the central unit is down. We absorb its power, and then we get Omega Blaster, or Omega Cannon and Omega Stream. To use Omega Stream, you just hold L, and then just hold Y to shoot repeated shots, and then you get the Omega Blaster. So now what we have to do is we have to use Omega Stream to destroy the face covering of the Emmy, and then this also slows it down, so don't be afraid of using it at somewhat close range. Nope. And then once the facial covering gets blasted off, we're going to charge up a shot and then blast it. And now the enemy is down, and we are free to roam this area at basically no risk. Normal enemies will now be here sometimes, but the Emmy will no longer torture us for the duration. But there are multiple Emmys in the game, so it's not like since we killed this one, we can go through any Emmy area now. It's just this specific Emmy area. Okay, now we have the Spider Magnet, which allows us to climb on blue surfaces. Okay, so now the Emmy area turns green. Doesn't mean it's friendly, it just means it's not hostile. Alright, cool. So now let's do a little bit of exploring here. And obviously the lighting gets a little bit better. You can actually see where we're going now. See, now you can climb around like this. see, now we have some normal enemies. There's a rocket upgrade here, or a missile upgrade. Okay, great job. This reveals a door. Okay, and now we're back in this area here. But oftentimes, you can then unlock shortcuts back, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this big glowing thing, this is where we need to go. This is an item cube, so we gotta get there. And then we're pretty close to fighting a boss, I believe, now. Yeah. So that locks me. So these creatures are always blocking boss doors. Okay, so we have to fight the boss now. The counter window on these things is always really tight, so you got to be very prepared for it. All right, so the first boss is Corpius. Corpius is not that difficult, but it does have a few things you got to watch out for. It has a scorpion stinger tail, and it can swipe you with it, but it does have one attack where it puts its tail into a big arc, and then you got to try to get under it. This way you can just blast the boss in the face with missiles. Yeah, oh, he did it right away. I was not expecting to do it right away. That's the attack that you actually want him to use. Yep. There it is again. It's funny, I'm so used to him doing like regular tail swipes. Nope, that's a normal one. I just pressed the A button like I had the dodge ability. We don't have that yet. Damn. Man, hard mode, you need a lot of rockets. Okay, here we go into phase 2. In phase 2, he's going to cloak, and then the weak point is this. But he has all the same attacks, so feel free to get under it. All right, now phase 3 is basically mixing and matching, except now we're also going to be using the... totally forgot about that counter. Except now we're also going to be using these spider blocks because he's going to fill the floor with poison. All right. So now he's invisible. Same deal as always. All right, just move over here. He's going to appear, then we're going to slide under. Then you want to counter that. And then from here, just keep shooting. Missiles are your friend. It's basically a free damage moment. All right, the fight continues. I think this should be it. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's Corpius, and now we get the Phantom Cloak. The Phantom Cloak allows us to cloak ourselves, but then we move pretty slow. So now we have this new resource called Aeon, and you can use abilities as long as you have Aeon. However, some Aeon abilities will start to drain your health after you run out of Aeon. So you do have to be careful. You got to really watch it. So we're going to use the Cloak ability in a minute here. So you see how this door closes? Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for it to open, press in the right stick, and then cloak through. And then there you go. Cloak through this door. Ugh. Damn. Oh, wow. All right, so now what we're doing is oh my god, we're going to go to an area called Cataris. Cataris is sort of like the lava planet. And I think what we're actually going to do breaking up walkthroughs for Metroid is kind of hard because you're constantly going in and out of areas. And there's actually quite a few bosses, but not many like big story bosses that have like, you know, huge cutscenes or anything. Oh, you know what's funny? There's a rocket upgrade that appears here later. It's not here now. Alright, so these flame vents subside. Okay, now we're going to go to Cataris. It's funny, I thought on hard mode it would force you to use the actual save rooms like in old school Metroid games, but I guess not. Like, I was fully expecting to die and have to sort of, you know, backtrack a ways. So these loading screens are pretty badass, but they're long. All right, here we are in Cataris. So Cataris is sort of like a mining area. Pretty cool music. So these guys you got to watch out. You will eventually get an ability to just kill them with your beam. Oh, should we not be here yet? Okay. So this entrance to Cataris we can't actually do anything with yet because we don't have the Varia suit. Actually, no. We can go this way. Never mind. I thought that was strange. All right, here's the map room. No, sorry, this is just an Atom room.
Uploading data. DVR, I have Sam. I know there is the fan. Know that the fan.
Okay. Go ahead and save. So this right here, this is called a Morph Ball Launcher. It's one of the coolest things in this game. Basically, when you get the Morph Ball, you can go in there and press Y, and it'll launch you. And you go through some pipes. Pretty neat. All right. So you can actually see that there's two pipes now. So basically, when we reach this switch here, it's going to route the lava in the other direction. Yikes. I saw the ball coming. I thought that was it. Ow. Yeah, always be patient with those things. You really never know. Oh, that was a really tight counter there. So this door requires, I think, the final beam that you get in the game, and you actually got to shoot it through. It allows you to shoot through walls, and you actually open this door from the other side. It's kind of an interesting little puzzle. All right, so that blue requires the grapple beam, which we do not have yet. Although there is a way to get it early, and I'm actually going to try it. Because if you do that, then you can quickly, and when I say quickly, I mean very quickly, kill a later boss. You basically one-shot it. And it's like meant to do that. Can't do that yet. What? Alright. New Emmy area. So we're gonna... This is gonna be a scripted cloak. Basically it tells you, hey, you can cloak Emmys and then they won't detect you. But if they bump into you, it doesn't matter. Like, if they bump into you, you still get detected. So I don't know. It's a little pointless. So you're still just better off running. So those doors you can use to close in front of the Emmy. This way it stops chasing you. Okay. All right. We can turn on the lava. Go ahead and save. Ooh. Please restore my health. Thank you. Okay. Gotta go back into the Emmy area. And then, like before, you just want to follow the flow. Okay, so this is hot right here, so don't go through that. It's still good to unlock things though. This way it appears on your map and you sort of know where to go. Or if you're looking for goodies later, you know. All right, cool. Alright, so now these little elevator things are working. We want to take the left one. So now we have access to this again. This little room. Activate the lava again. And luckily we're about to get an energy tank pretty soon. You can see it right there. Oh, maybe not. Do you need the Varia suit for that? You do, okay. Let's heal up again here. Luckily, these things can be used infinitely. It's pretty nice. All right, so now we got both flows open. All right, so this is not active yet. We can't use this. Oh! Pretty nice. Okay. Cool. So this is pretty reminiscent of Super Metroid here. This little lizard thing. We can't go down there just yet, though. So there's the warp from Artaris. Oh boy, excuse me. I hope that didn't blow out the speakers. I was trying to avoid that butterfly thing, and then sneeze at the same time. Really didn't work out too well. Okay. So that's another heated room. Gotta take these little spider elevator things. Okay. Speak with Adam again. Adam Jensen.
Uploading data. Eddie's antics of the you are studied do not.
Okay. So these guys are actually somewhat easy to parry. You just gotta wait a while. Alright. So back into the fray. Out of the frying pan into the fire here. Just gotta close my window. It's starting to get a little windy out there. I think it's gonna rain today. Alright, Cataris map room. As you can see, we've barely scratched the surface. Okay. So we can't open that door yet. We need the wave beam to do that. Or the wide beam, sorry. Yeah. Okay. That starts these pistons here. Mr. Piston Honda. And that drains the lava out of this room, which makes it traversable. So now we're going to get a energy part right there. And then we're also going to get an energy tank. Great. Go ahead and take a ride. Ugh. Okay. Yes. I do a lot of map checking. Admittedly, this is only my second time through the game. And usually that's all it takes for me to, like, get familiar enough to, like, make a walkthrough and all that. And by and large, it still is. Just going to pull this down so we can get the E-Tank later. By and large, it's still very much... Oh, wow. Okay. Man, things deal a lot of damage in hard mode. Ah, God. Should use rockets. I can't believe that just happened. I figured I would die to Emmys, maybe die to the occasional boss. Not expecting that. Anyway, it's all good. Drop that down again. Yeah, we only lost a few seconds of progress. So yeah, like I was saying, generally I'll play a game once and then, you know, that's enough for me to make a walkthrough. Like, I'll feel confident about it. And by all accounts, I do feel that way about Metroid. But the map is just so incredibly dense that it can be a bit of a daunting task. All right, so here's an energy part. If you collect 4 of these, you create a full energy tank. Speaking of energy tanks, we're about to go get one now. Voila. All right. Now we have a decent amount of health to our names. This is just a restock room. There's nothing else in this room. Okay. Open up the flow. Oh, wow, that's funny. So this right here, well, this is what's known as a shine spark here. It's an ability you get way later in the game. But we're actually near a transport. Yeah, so we are actually going to leave Cataris here. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take the train to a new area, and that's actually where we're going to wrap up this walkthrough. So we're not going to go to Dyron, or Dairon, or the Iron. These loads are kind of long. But yeah, once we reach a save room, we're going to save and end this part of the walkthrough. So this is Dyron. Dyron's a little nondescript. Basically, the objective here is to... oh, boy. Basically, the objective in Dyron is to find generators and sort of reactivate the area. The reason I say it's kind of nondescript is because it's mostly just... should we not be here? Huh, maybe we shouldn't be here yet. That's a wide beam door. This is a lava room. This is a hot door. I'm pretty sure both of these are hot doors. You need the morph ball to get through there. Grapple beam door, another hot door. It's the central unit, but this is a wide beam door. So we need the wide beam. Huh. Did I mess up somewhere? Let me go back to Cataris real fast. I want to get us back on the right track. Let me check my my book here. All my notes from the previous playthrough. Charge beam, phantom cloak, wide beam. In the Chozo statue after the generator. What? Am I stuck? No, I can't be stuck. I can't move this because I don't have the wide beam. I legit just scratched my head. I have to go to Dyron. This is weird. All right, let's try this again. Maybe there's a wall that I didn't blow up? Ah. Of course. All right, well. At least we found that. That was a little mean. All right, we're going to save, and then we're going to end the walkthrough here. In the next part of the walkthrough, we are going to get the wide beam and the morph ball, I think. Yeah, we're definitely going to get the wide beam. That's for damn sure. All right, but we're going to end it here in Dyron. And I hope you join me for the next part. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides from Metroid Dread, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The link for that is in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.